family. Peace and love, family. We getting straight to the business tonight. Check 1 2, check 1 2. We getting straight to the business tonight. Can y'all hear me? Check 1 2, check 1 2. Hopefully y'all can hear me. We getting straight to the business tonight. Check a 1 2. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. I meant to send my brother Alam Khan Productions in there. That it was rescheduled for today because it wasn't Sunday. I'm glad to see you in the building. Y'all ready?
I can't see him.
Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Anybody saying something? Say something.
Can't see him.
While I try to get myself in order.
You can't see Taharka?
Echo. Press 7 for me if y'all in the building.
Did you click the direct link?
Echo.
There's 23 people waiting.
Check, check, check. Somebody say something to me now. Try to get my water right, get my echo. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. All right. George Allen in the building. My man. Hey, George.
You still can't see anything?
The dialogue, man.
Huh?
It's okay for us to dialogue, brother.
Everybody's still waiting.
Come on, man. When it's time for us to dialogue, man, let's stop getting all squeamish, man. Like it's disrespect. It ain't disrespect. Man, you know how many people came at me about propping over Drew Ali and was really disrespectful? Come on, man. Y'all know me long enough, man. I just disagree, man. I don't put no hate up in there. I just
What'd you say, Joetta?
Scholastic. I disagree. Scholastic.
Joetta, I can't hear you.
Let me get my hands right back. This gonna be one for the record books here. So listen, tonight.
Do what, Joetta?
I can't see him or hear him.
What are you seeing right now?
When I click on the link on Facebook, nothing.
Come show me what you're seeing.
Upon a brotherly debate, it may not be a debate in the conventional sense, but it's still a debate as it relates to we don't see things alike. You know what I'm saying? I want to spend a special thanks to my brother Alam Khan Publications. Family, y'all need to go to his channel. He has a wealth of information on the history of the nation. He got plenty first-hand account. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. He has offered a bunch of free research for you to look over. But the whole thing about research is that you have to research the researcher, not the person per se, but qualify what they say. That's all you got to do. Qualify what they're saying. And the brother has superb research. I can attest to that. In fact, I will be adding on to some of his research as it relates to some of my research on the subject matter. I really appreciate you, brother. No, for sure. He said, that's $15. I'm overseas. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. So we're about to get busy, man. And we don't want any brothers in the Nation of Islam getting all squeamish, all right? Don't be coming up in here. Why are y'all beefing? No, we're not beefing. We're having a conversation, for goodness sakes. Why y'all always arguing about religion? We're not arguing about religion. We're looking at the historicity of what we believe in and what we stand on. And I am questioning, and he is questioning what I am questioning, and you all can learn something today. Somebody can learn something. Stop being so squeamish. Man, we need to grow up as a people and understand that it's okay to have dialogue and differences. It's okay. As soon as we disagree with something, y'all be so conscious until we disagree with your God. As soon as somebody disagree with your God, whether it's a human being or it's a God, y'all start to go crazy. Come on, you can do better than that. But with that being said, family, Khalid Shakur, you supposed to have hit that link. I sent you the link, brother. Are y'all ready? topic of discussion today is, who is Master Farad Muhammad? All right? I want to give you the backdrop about my position on this. Many people say that the guy on the left is not Farad Muhammad. That the guy on the right is Master Farad Muhammad. Many people say that the guy on the left, not Minister Kevin Ali, but the guy on the left is an imposter placed there by the FBI. I am one to say, no, not so. I am one to say that is Master Farad Muhammad. Now, what interest of is this to me? I'm a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And you might say, well, what is interest of it to you? Here is the other half of why it's interest to me. I am of the thought.
How many people are in there, Joetta?
Research that Master Farad Muhammad, W.D. Ford, came to Detroit by the way of Chicago to infiltrate an already infiltrated Moorish Science Temple of America and change the trajectory of the Moorish Science Temple of America. That's my position. That's not what this conversation is about. But that's my position. That's my interest in the NOI and the Moorish Science Temple of America relationship. Press 7 if you understand what I'm saying. Press 7 if you understand what I'm saying. Because many people might say, well, what is your interest? Why are you coming at the nation? No, I'm not coming at the nation. I'm looking at it from a historical perspective, and I'm looking at the research that I've uncovered to show that the Nation of Islam was founded on the infiltration of the Moorish Science Temple of America. That's it, that's all. And now that could be another conversation for another time. But that's the interest from my perspective and from where I stand. But today conversation is about the identity of Master Farad Muhammad. Is Master Farad Muhammad the one on the left that I just showed? Or is he the one, let me bring it back up, or is he the one on the right? And it's time for us to explain this. For the public have been talking about this for a long, long time. And so, even when we're gone, people are still going to be talking about this because this is just one of those topics.
We're actually live on Moorish World TV. If you want to see the whole conversation, I'm going live. I can't simulcast it, but if you want to see the whole conversation, look up Moorish World TV on YouTube, and then you can go to the full conversation with the host and myself.
Somebody say, after all these years looking at this pic of fraud, and for someone 90 years later say it's a fraud, what a wonder. Okay, now let's go. I'm introducing my brother, Minister Kevin Muhammad.
Ali.
And I'm going to yield the floor to him that he may introduce himself. Come on, brother.
Thank you very much, Brother Taharka. And it actually is Ali, but all the good and righteous names belong to the original black man. Ali, Bia, Bey, Hassan, but mine is actually Ali. And thank you for having me on this great program, Moorish World TV, this evening to have this brotherly dialogue about the subject matter at hand. As we discussed before we came on, I wanted to go into a little bit of background about myself. I've been a follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for some close to 40 years. I first came into the knowledge of this great truth that God gave to Messenger Elijah Muhammad in approximately 1987. I met one of his ministers, Minister David Bacha, in Dayton, Ohio. From that brotherly mentorship, mentor relationship, I learned more about the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. In approximately 1991, I actually officially got on forms writing my Dear Savior's letter, actually in the organization led by Minister Farrakhan. I stayed around that organization, started the temple in Montgomery, Alabama, that had not been a temple there since 1975 on the departure of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And then I decided to leave that organization once I realized that the Million Man March was actually going to be a reality. I stepped away from that organization and left that organization in the late spring, early summer of 1995. I have been a student of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad since then. I've worked very closely with many pioneers in the Nation of Islam, including the aforementioned Minister David Bacha, who was the Messenger's minister in Temple Number 5 in Cincinnati. Minister John Muhammad, not the Messenger's brother, but Minister John Muhammad, the former John BX, who was the minister of Muhammad's Temple Number 13 in Springfield, and then later Muhammad's Temple Number 26 in San Francisco. I've also worked and known closely with National Secretary John Ali. So I've had a wealth of experience. I'm not a prepared one. I don't call myself a son of man. I don't say that I'm the son of Master Farad Muhammad, none of that. I strive to be a minister and representative of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Messenger of Allah. And having that title and that responsibility, it is my duty to give to the people what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches on any subject. If the Honorable Elijah Muhammad doesn't teach it, I cannot, as a representative of his, give my personal opinion, even though I may have them. So I do relish and appreciate the opportunity to dialogue with you and your audience tonight. And I just said I wanted to open in the name of Allah, who came in the person of one Master Farad Muhammad, thanking him for his coming and thanking for raising his last and surely his greatest messenger, the humble and honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I greet you, brother, and all of your listening audience in the nation's greetings of peace and of paradise, of Assalamu alaikum, Islam, peace, however you want to say it. We are all one family by nature.
Yes, indeed. Now, brother, when we look at the pictures, and I'm gonna let me see if I can screen share one of the pictures so people can understand what the conversation is about as they come in. When we look at, let me pull it up real quick. Okay. When we look at, are you of the thought that, let me screen share this real quick. Are you of the thought that this picture here is Master Farad Muhammad?
To my knowledge, that is the only picture, the only authenticated picture that we have from Messenger Elijah Muhammad that depicts our Lord and Savior, Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever. To my knowledge. The messenger did state on several occasions that he had many pictures of him. But to my knowledge, this is the only one that he actually displayed and authenticated, if you will.
Okay, so any other picture, where do you stand on, let me bring up the other picture. Where do you stand on, I'm going to bring it up right now. Where do you stand on this picture here? Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Now, where do you stand on this picture here?
Now, that one, I don't, and again, I have no personal stand on any of this. Everything I'm sharing with you comes from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But that picture in particular was directly addressed by Messenger Elijah Muhammad.
Right. And I think that's a good segue right there. Do you want to address who this person is as opposed to who the other person is, and just take us into your presentation as it relates to who these two images are?
Well, again, in my introduction, I shared with you that I'm a minister and representative of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his position. I'm not a researcher. I'm not a documenter. I don't produce documentaries. I share, or any minister shares, what God gave to the messenger Muhammad for the people. So I am already going to lose this debate.
Oh my God.
No, I want you to listen. I'm going to lose this debate if the weight of the debate is on the volume of evidence and documents that can be produced. If that is the criteria for victory in the debate, I have no volume of evidence and documents to produce. What we are talking about from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is God knowledge. This knowledge is not found in any library. This knowledge is not found in any university. It is what we call supremate wisdom. If it was found somewhere else, then that wisdom would have to be given credit to some other person. So that is why the Holy Quran calls us believers, not researchers, not knowers. We are called believers. Now, however, the man who represents himself must begin with some level of truth for us to begin to accept truths and for him to give us higher truths. So, if the man, a black man, has taught us truth for 44 public years, then at some point we accept his truth. Is some of it documented in secular history? Yes. Is some of it documented in mathematical and scientific history? Yes. Is some of it not documented? Of course. This is how divine wisdom works. Now, I'm going to ask you a quick question, real brother, because I just want to make sure. Do the brothers of and sisters of the Moorish Science Temple, do they accept the Holy Quran as a divinely revealed book?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I take you back 1400 years to the time of Muhammad, peace be upon him. He presented no evidence of his messengership.
I disagree, but that's another conversation. I disagree, but that's another conversation.
He didn't produce any documents. He didn't produce any documents from the ruling powers of that day that verified his messengership.
That's another conversation. So I really want to try to make sure that we stay focused on that, because we can come on and talk about that. That's a whole nother conversation.
It's a whole other conversation, but it's very important. But it's very important. So you can't.
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he produced documentation, but what I'm saying that you could verify his message by those who came before him, and he lined right up with those who was presented as prophets before him. And so the verification would come from identifying the same qualities of those that came before him.
And I agree with you 100%. And I submit to you, and I submit to those, that the same applies to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
And I
say again, sir?
And I disagree with that.
Of course.
But that's a different conversation, because we're talking about Master Farad Muhammad.
I know who we're talking about. But see, his sheep know his voice. You cannot separate the messenger of Allah from Allah. They're one and the same. You can't separate them. But let's get back to this picture.
Okay.
Because it boils down to this. Either you believe what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches, or you don't. I'm here to share with those who want to know what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches. And his teaching on that particular picture was very clear. I sent you the screenshot or the documents from the August of 1963 Muhammad Speaks.
Right.
And that document was, that article was put out, Beware of Phony Claims. Do you have that where you're able to put that up?
Let me see real quick. Beware of phony claims.
And there's another document right next to it.
Was it?
Well, the date of the Muhammad Speaks was August of 1963.
63. So I see the wheel.
It was the last 4 I sent 4 more to you that said that I'm definitely going to refer to those.
I see it. It's right here, brother. I
Yeah.
got you. I got you.
There
I
you
got you. I got you. Right here. Right here. The beware of phony claims.
See, there's the picture right there. We see the both pictures in question.
Right.
The Honorable, and this was put forth in the Los Angeles Herald Examiner by one William Randolph Hearst at that time in 1963, where they put this false claim out that that man on the left was the man who taught the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That man on the left, according to the FBI documents, did time in San Quentin for selling drugs. Well, that's completely ridiculous that the savior who started this great movement was selling drugs. And the messenger offered the challenge, $100,000 in 1963 money, to prove that that man on the left was
you do know that someone stepped up to collect that and he got no response, dude. You do know that, right?
I've heard nothing of that, but I'd be happy for you to share that information.
All right.
But again, either one believes the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, or they believe William Randolph Hearst, the FBI and the CIA, who are the ones who.
Somebody's in before I even go and dig up the document, High Energy says Elijah never put the money in escrow and dismissed Hazel's claims of forgery without examining the document. He then dropped it entirely, ignoring evidence and procedure. That's basically what I was going to bring to the table. That's a fact, brother. He ignored the whole. He put out the challenge, and the challenge was accepted, and then he ignored
The challenge was accepted by who?
By Hazel.
Who is? I don't know who Hazel is, sir.
Hazel is the former wife of who we come to know as Fard Muhammad.
I'm not aware of this. Again, I'm not a researcher. Again, this challenge was really directed not to some. Was this a Caucasian woman or original woman, or who was she?
No, she was European.
Okay, I don't know who this person was. This was directed directly to the white man, the devil, the one who put out this false claim. Not
High Energy, don't go nowhere. High Energy say I'm logging off. Don't go nowhere, man. Come on, man.
So again, this claim of this person being the savior who taught Messenger Elijah Muhammad for 3 years and nearly a half, this was put forth by the FBI, the CIA, whoever you want to say. He challenged them to prove that this was the person that taught him. He said, no, it's not the person. Again, either one believes Elijah Muhammad, messenger of Allah, or they don't.
So let me bring Khalid Shakur on, because he says he's done some research on this also, and that's the young brother I was talking about. Khalid, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Brother Khalid, would you like to share what you have on the subject matter for the audience? Brother, Minister Kevin Ali, this is Khalid Shakur.
Sheko.
Oh, Sheko.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
This brother here, he's a young brother, and I admire young brothers like this. He come up in the Nation of Islam under the leadership of the Minister Louis Farrakhan. He is a dear friend of mine, and so I wanted him to come on because he's a young brother who is a well-studied researcher on the subject matter. And I just wanted to bring him to the conversation that he can maybe add on and maybe qualify some of the positions that is in opposition to my position also. Not to your position, but to my position. You follow me? But this is my brother. This is my dear brother right here. I love this brother. But so let me yield the floor to him, brother. Do you want to share anything on the subject matter? Do you know how to screen share? Are you good?
I do know how to screen share. So first, I want to say peace to everyone in the audience. I want to let know that there is a phony and there is one that is the savior, for sure. I want to actually hear what you had to say about the situation. What information did you have to say that this man is this man, other than the fact that they look alike?
Okay, so this is what I see. I see that the FBI, when people try to blame the FBI and said the FBI ran a play. Stop that. That the FBI ran a play. The first thing that we have to look at is, when did the FBI actually begin to investigate? They didn't begin to investigate until 1952. The pictures that is in denial predates 1952. Therefore, we can just put the FBI out of the conversation.
I would disagree, sir.
Hold up. You disagree about the pictures predating 1952?
No, I would disagree with the premise you just laid forth.
Listen what I'm saying.
I listen.
Let me show you what I'm talking about before you disagree. What I'm saying is, the FBI, according to their own reports, they started their research in 1952, if I'm not mistaken. I'm saying I don't even need the FBI research, because the picture predates the FBI reports. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand my premise?
Yeah, I understand. But it's also like we got information to back that these men were the same people.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen real quick.
Let's go.
Well, before we get to this information, have we thoroughly dealt with the mess? I mean, the messenger dealt with this. He said it's
We're
not.
gonna deal with it today. But
He said
that's
it's.
how we deal.
The messenger said it's not the same person.
Okay.
And the messenger also said that he knows the other man. I don't know if y'all heard. I don't know if he said that he knows him.
Okay,
He said
come
that
on.
he knows. So we talking about a man. You telling me that this man that he
Yeah,
called
42. I'm sorry, 42. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. I said 52. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, that sounded.
Hold up. Elijah was arrested in 42, and then the investigation started. So we can. What I'm saying is, I said 52, but what I'm saying is, let me double check my notes. But what I'm saying is, I don't even need the FBI files. Is my point.
Okay. So
Well, with all due respect, brother.
Let's go by what Elijah Muhammad said on this real quick. He had an interview with Simmons. He said it is not the picture of Mr. Farah Muhammad. She asked him, "Is it not?" He said, "It is not. I know the other person as well, and that is not his age. Not his age. How old is he?" He said, "It is not Farah Muhammad. He is 86 years old. He is 86 years old, and he was born in the city of Mecca, and he's an Arab. This is not an Arab. He speaks 16 different languages. The whole story is false." He said it's completely false. She said, "Do you have a picture of Farah?" He said, "I certainly do. I have lots of them." So, brother, I heard you say earlier that she's only one picture of him. That's not true.
So show us the pictures, brother.
Okay, cool. So let me share my screen real quick. I'm gonna share a current tab. This picture right here. Picture right here is Master Farah Muhammad.
That's right. I agree.
This is him, and this is him talking to the police.
That's right. I agree with that.
And at the time, this is his minister, Ugan Ali.
That's right.
So, and we have the information on him as well, Ugan Ali. So that man is not the same man as this guy right here. This is his son, Max Ford. It's not the same person.
Okay, can I comment?
Hold on 1 second, because I'm finna close this out real quick since the brother wasn't really ready to even debate. You see this mole right here on his face?
Yep.
Oh, then we look at the mug shots. I'm going to the mug shot. He has a mole on his face. And so this is the same exact man. Mole on his face in the mug shots. This man does not have a mole on his face. This is his face. It's not the same exact man. We have more close-up pictures to confirm this. My mouse never just died. Excuse me. No, you go ahead and say what you're trying to say, brother.
Okay, good. I'm glad that you said that. Now, to your point. I'm
gonna stop sharing.
I actually agree with you that that is him. Let me share.
Yeah.
I actually agree with you. But the guy that you're pointing to is not the guy on the left.
For those who want to join this
Now, let me
conversation,
show you why.
look up Moorish
Now, let me
World
show you
TV on YouTube, and you
The
can go and
same
see
way
the
you
conversation.
just
I'm just
pointed to the
simulcasting right now to
Look at
bring
the
attention
hairline.
to the brother's channel.
You know that picture is 20 years later, right?
Hold up. Look at the hairline.
There's a 20-year difference between
No.
the pictures.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes,
No, it's not.
yes, it is. Yes,
Let me
it is.
Hold
I
up.
have
Stop
the
for a minute.
information.
Let me finish, brother. Let me tell you why it's not.
Okay.
The picture where you just pointed to with the brother Ali is from 1932.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The picture that you see on the left, the earliest known picture was in 1934 from the final call to Islam. When you look on
Real quick, where are you getting that date from the classic picture? Because I've never heard a date attached to when that picture was
I
taken.
believe Sister Bernstein had talked about this, and that picture is older than when he gave it to the believers.
Let me finish. Have you ever seen the final call of Islam?
Yes.
Where the picture in the corner.
Yes.
There's a reprint date on that, 1934. So that picture is not 20 years old or 15 years old.
No.
With brother Taharka,
That picture wasn't that wasn't the first time that picture was taken.
You said it was 20 years old. I'm telling you that it's not 20 years old.
Brother Taharka, may I interject here?
Let me pull it up for you.
Brother Taharka, may I interject here as you pull that up?
Sure.
We're not doubting that picture, the classic picture, appeared on the final call to Islam paper. What the brother is saying is it may have been taken in 1910, in 1905, it may have been taken much earlier than when it was printed on the paper.
We're not talking about May. We're talking about what we know.
Brother.
What you don't know is
when that picture was taken.
I know that in this picture right here to the right of him talking to the police officers, he was 45 years old. That picture on the other picture of Master Prophet Muhammad, he doesn't look like a 45-year-old man.
Listen to what I'm saying. The picture was in 1932. Is that correct?
What, the picture from the police?
The picture of
yes.
him with the police.
Yes.
That's
yes.
1932. Is that correct?
Yes. This is the picture right here. Yes, 1932.
All right. So the other picture, go up the other picture. I'm going to use your slides for you. Go up to the picture before that.
This right here?
The picture on the left where you say no mold. That picture is on the the final call to Islam in 1934.
Okay.
So how can you make the claim that the picture that you just showed me is older, like 20-some years ago, when that picture was taken in 1932?
I gotta get my information for that. I got the information.
One more time. Hold on.
Hold on, 1 second. Remember that book that you showed me the other day that you said you had?
Let me show you something. Let me be clear. Let me be clear.
Hold on, 1 second.
This picture right here. Let me be clear, brother.
Okay.
This picture that you see right here on the right is from the newspaper article 1932. Let me blow it up for you. This is 1932. Right here. This is 1932. Can't get away from it because that's when they was locked up when the guy was murdered through the ritual. 1932.
Right.
This is a rendition, or actually, it's a up-to-date rendition of a picture that appeared on the, and I'm going to bring it up in a second, that appeared on the newspaper in 1934 after Farad went missing.
Now, is that the only time or the first time that picture was shown to the public?
Which means?
Could you confirm that was the first time, 1934, that picture was the first time that anyone
That's the first time. On documents, yes.
How can you confirm that?
I'm about to show you. Let me show you.
Yeah, you gotta show me that. I can't confirm that it's older than that either. So I'm not gonna be too hard on that either. So if you can't prove it to me, show me that. Because you can show me the picture on the final call to Islam. I'm not debating that at all.
Yeah. So no, what I'm saying is that's the only evidence that we have, brother.
No, that's the only evidence that you have.
No, well, show me some evidence.
I didn't research.
You have to show us. Listen, this is a conversation. So you have to show us something that predates 1934. Not talk. You can't talk it out. You have to walk it out.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You have to. Let me say it one more time. You have
either way. Guess what? That man does not have a mole. That man doesn't have a mole.
No. Listen. We can get to the mole stuff in a minute. You have to talk it out. But you can also walk it out. Show us the picture that predates, and I'm going to bring up the newspaper right now. I'm going to bring up the newspaper right now.
Got that too.
Bring up the newspaper, brother. My bad, I just got a phone call. Hey, what I'm saying is, where is you have the paper, right? Pull the paper up. Or let me pull the paper up. I'll pull the paper up.
I got it right here.
I'll pull the paper up.
Oh yeah.
Final call to Islam. Let me let you pull it up. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Right there. See that picture right there on the left? I'm going to use your own slides. I don't even have to use mine. I'm going to use your own slides. The date on that paper is 1934.
That's not it. That is not in dispute.
Okay.
Not
now, if you
I've been quiet for about 10 minutes.
Hold up. Let me say this and you can go. I'm saying to my brother is, show me where that picture exists before then.
This picture right here that we see right now is a circle around the picture. We have the full photo. That's how you know this is not the first picture. This is not the first time it's been seen. We have the full photo.
I'm explaining the picture in a minute, though.
Showing his full shoulders all the way down to his suit. This is not the only picture that was around that time. That's a bad argument, brother.
Okay, I hear you. You haven't shown nothing, though, brother. Let's let that brother Kevin go. Let's go, Kevin.
No, again, if you are, this is 1930 and before. Do we have a digital record of when that picture was first taken? No.
Sister Bernstein talked
just because it was placed in that paper in 1934, that doesn't mean that's when it was taken. And again, with that picture of the newspaper with the picture of the newspaper article there, I've never heard Messenger Elijah Muhammad authenticate that picture as being the Savior.
Now let me say one more time. This is a conversation of showing proof. So we can have hypothesis and say, well, it could have been this, it could have been that.
No, sir. I didn't.
We're only going with tangible, concrete evidence.
And I'm giving.
Concrete evidence is this. The tangible, concrete evidence is this. Let me explain to you where that photo comes from, if you don't mind. That photo is not and I ain't gonna give all my stuff out because I don't think I'm gonna put this book out, but I want to share something with you. That photo is not a literal photo from a Canon camera. In fact, that photo is a portrait made in semblance of another photo. Let me show you the photo.
Okay.
Again, I've never heard Messenger Elijah Muhammad authenticate that newspaper article photo as being Master Farad Muhammad.
No, we're gonna authenticate it.
No, that's a fact.
The picture wasn't really around like that either. A lot of times it wasn't even.
That newspaper article, I've never heard the messenger authenticate that as being Master Farad Muhammad.
Now let me show you something. I'm gonna
See, again, it boils down to either you believe Messenger Elijah Muhammad or you don't.
let me show you where that photo come from. The photo that you're looking at actually comes from this photo. This photo was the first attempt to demystify, if you will, Farad Muhammad. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. You know where this photo come from? This photo is an airbrush photo of guess what? Guess what? It's an airbrush photo of the photo of Farad talking to the police.
And other than you just saying it, where's the documentation that this is an airbrush photo and that was a portrait of the airbrush photo, other than you saying?
You gotta allow me to show you.
I'm looking at it.
You gotta allow me to show you. No. I'm gonna show you in a second. Let me pull it up.
I've seen this photo before. Brother Alan Khan Productions. He
I'm gonna show you where it come from though.
Yeah. Show us where it come from, man.
I'm gonna show you where it come from in a second. Let me just pull it up real quick. I'm gonna let y'all build real quick. Let me I need to check on. I just got a call real quick, but y'all can build real quick.
Can I share my
Then
screen
I'll show
one
you
more
where it
time?
come from.
Share my screen one more time.
Go ahead, brother.
We have the signatures. We have the signatures of Master Farad Muhammad.
Right.
Signatures, everybody knows this is how you can identify someone. If it's authenticated or not, they did something.
Okay.
This is his signature.
Right.
WD Farad. We have Wali Dad's signature. This is Wali Dad's signature. Right
Okay.
here. Doesn't even write nothing like them.
Brother, I haven't even mentioned Wali died yet.
Wali Dad is the guy that's
Listen to what I'm saying. I haven't even went that far yet.
But this is Wali Dad right here.
But listen to me. I haven't even went that far yet. We're still talking about, we agree that he is the guy in the newspaper talking to the police. That's what we agree on so far.
Right.
We agree. Excuse me. We agree. What?
That the guy on the newspaper, him and I, not you, him and I agree that the guy on the screen is Farad Muhammad. We didn't go to Wali died yet.
But yes, we did. We talked about it because I talked about the mole.
No. But I'm just saying, I haven't even went there.
You have it. I have. I'm already explaining. I'm trying to get this out the way real quick.
Hold up.
Let's get this out the way real quick.
What I'm
We ain't got to pander with it.
So listen what I'm saying, brother. What I'm trying to say to you and what I'm confirming is this. What I'm trying to confirm with you real quick, if you don't mind, I'm trying to confirm that even the photo that you bring up, right? Hold up 1 second. Let me bring mine up real quick. Even the photo that you bring up, they don't match to this. Let me show you real quick. Screen share real quick.
That the photo was fake. This is crazy.
These two photos don't match and don't look like the same person per se.
I told you those photos are years later from each other. You can believe that. You can believe whatever you want to believe.
Listen what I'm saying to you. Listen, brother, I want you to hear what I'm saying though. How can you date the photo on the left as being an older photo? Can you show me anything to confirm that that's an older photo?
I'm showing my screen right now. These two faces right here, I'm showing that they are the same exact face and just years apart from each other. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that's a fact. That's my opinion. So we can go off. I'm hearing you telling me your opinions too. So this is my opinion. We're gonna let the people decide. We let the people decide which makes sense because he doesn't have a mole on his face.
Okay, but look, as you say that, take a look at the hairline. So the hairline you're saying is an older rendition of him.
The man is older. Yes, as men, we get older, our hairline kind of recedes a little bit. It doesn't stay the same.
So how old was he in the picture with the book in his hand?
My guess is that that's a picture from like the 20s or maybe 20s or earlier. I don't know. When he got to America, they wasn't really taking pictures like that around that time.
Okay.
I believe he probably got that picture when he first got to America. You can't tell me he spent over 20 years in America and then he just now starting to take his first picture. That doesn't even make sense to me. He did all this stuff throughout America. We have the history of when he came and how he got here, everything. And what boat he rode on, who he came with. We got it all.
Okay.
We
gotta
you know
show that, brother. Come on. Okay, the floor is yours. You can show that. Show that real quick.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. This is the 1930 census. Right? I'm going to zoom in for you guys. Right here. William Ford. William Dodd Ford. Selling clothing. That's what he did. He was a salesman. He sold clothing. So this is the boat that he came in on. We also have another census report.
Hold up. Don't move too fast. You said the boat that he came in on. Where did he come from on the boat?
He came in from Afghanistan, Asia.
Okay.
Afghanistan. You know, so
okay.
He came from the east. Also, we have the evidence of when they were in Oregon. When he was in Oregon, him and this other guy. I believe this is my theory. They was together. You know, because it is. If you look at this information,
who was together, brother?
The Dodd guy and Master Farad Muhammad.
Oh, Master Farad Muhammad and the Dodd guy was together.
Yes. You know, I feel like Master Farad Muhammad used this man to his advantage to do with his mission.
With all due respect, I find none of that in any of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
This is past. I won't say it's past the teachings, but this is outside information.
Again, one either believes what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches on Master Farad Muhammad, or they don't.
We got the documents. We got the documents. We got the court date that Wally D. Ford had. We got the court date.
Where's the court date at?
Got the court date right here. We got. What you mean the court date? This was July 14th, 1926.
Where at?
This was in. I think this is in California.
So you're saying that Dodd went to prison, but I'm trying to follow you on this. You're
Dodd
saying
went to prison.
Two different people.
Right. Dodd went to prison. This is his mugshot when he went to prison. It's not the same. It's not the same dude as the other. Okay, and he went to prison. He got out in 1929. Farad was already in Detroit and Chicago. It's evidence, it's facts behind that.
Show us where he was in Detroit and Chicago.
He was in Detroit. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see something.
Because he got out May of 1929. So you have to show us.
And we have Uganda Ali telling us that he was
Hold up. No. Listen to me, brother. Listen to me. I'm letting you run your documentation, and I'm gonna come behind you.
Okay.
I want you to show me that he was in Chicago while W.D. Ford on the screen was in jail. Because that's the claim that you just made.
Say it one more time.
You claim that W.D. Ford, the one on the screen, is a different person, and he was in jail.
Right.
But the one that you claim that is Master Farad Muhammad was in Chicago at this time.
Detroit
and
Chicago.
I'm saying, show us the documentation. You can't show part documentation and not the rest, brother.
There's I'm trying to find a newspaper, man. There's a newspaper, Uganda Ali talking about him being the minister for Farad Muhammad. I'm gonna just talk about it. I'm gonna find it. This is around the Robert Harris event where one of Farad's students killed someone. I'm gonna find. Let me see if I can find the newspaper article.
Bro, that was 1932.
Right. So when you see Uganda Ali, he's next to Farad Muhammad in that picture. He has an interview as well, and he was telling them that he's been teaching with Farad Muhammad since 1929. And he's already, right. So he's been saying he's been teaching since 1929. You tell me,
he said he's been teaching. He didn't say what Farad. He said he's been teaching. Ugon was a part of. His name was Eugene. He was a part of the Moorish Temple of America, brother.
His name was what?
His real name was Eugene.
Where was he from?
He was teaching from the Moorish Temple of America.
Where was he from?
What you mean? Where was he from? He was from Chicago.
No. I'm gonna tell you where he was from right now. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Let me show it to you right now. This is his registration card right here.
Okay.
He's from Afghanistan, Asia.
Bro, who you talking about? That man is not from Asia, bro.
Ugan Ali.
Bro, he's using Asia in reference to Asiatic, brother.
This is his registration card, right?
No, bro, he's using Asia as reference to Asiatic, not Asia.
Why would he call himself an Afghani?
Bro, because they was doing stuff like that, but I got his actual name. But let me get into something else.
This was his address. One second. This is his address right here in Detroit, Wayne, Michigan. Right here, 1984 mother.
Listen to me. Let's stick to Farad, because that's a whole nother conversation, and I can show you exactly who he is.
This is the conversation that we're having. This is the whole reason I'm here. We're going to stick to Farad.
Hold up. I want to get back to Farad real quick, though, bro. Because we're moving around too fast. Now, let me get to my point. Let me get to my stuff.
When you all are ready to hear what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches on the particular subject, let me know, because that's my area of expertise.
Okay.
I'm not a documenter. I'm not a researcher. I'm not pulling up files from newspapers from 1929. I don't care what those files say. I know what the messenger teaches, and the messenger never authenticated that picture right there. He never authenticated that picture of the phony. Matter of fact, he refuted it in Muhammad Speaks.
All right, let me show you something real quick. Let me show you where that famous picture comes from. Let me show you. I'm going to show you where that famous picture comes from. It's a rendition. Family, I want y'all to pay attention to this. So this picture here, let me minimize this. This picture here on the left is actually an airbrushed picture, a modification of a picture. The picture actually started off as an airbrush that looked like this picture on your right here.
And your proof that it started off like that is, other than you saying it?
I'm about to show you.
You already said to show us.
Show us.
Slow down. You see this picture right here? This picture right here is the newspaper article picture. I'm going to blow it up for you. This picture is the newspaper article picture. And one thing I want you to pay attention to is that the modifications of this picture came from, it's an airbrush rendition of the picture. If you don't believe me, let me show you something.
I've never seen Messenger Elijah Muhammad authenticate either one of those pictures.
Let me finish. Look at the fingers right there. All right, look at the fingers right there. Let me blow it up so you can see. Boom. See the fingers right there? This is how the picture was modified into an airbrush picture, and you see the fingers right there. All right? That was the first modification of trying to make the picture more pleasant to those who would start to look at Master Farad Muhammad as Allah in the person. This was the first one. This picture comes directly.
Again, that's editorial. That's editorial. You have no proof of that other than you saying.
You're not giving us any evidence.
Bro, I'm showing you right now. This comes from the newspaper.
We know that. Yes, we understand that.
We don't know where that picture came from that you even showing in the first place. Who airbrushed it and where did you get it from?
Can I finish real quick, brother?
Where'd you get the picture from? Where'd you get the picture from, brother?
I'm gonna finish.
Where'd you get the picture from?
Listen to me, brother. If you let me finish, please. Listen.
You're not gonna ever tell us where you get the picture from.
No, listen to me.
I know where you got it from.
That's okay. Well, you tell us where we got it from.
You got it from Alan. You got that picture from Alan Khan.
No, brother. That picture, where did Alan Khan get the picture from?
Yeah, he made it up.
He did not make the picture,
yes,
brother.
Yes, he did.
This was the first picture that they were using. And then the variable came. Let me show you this. And then the variable came where they turned him to the side like that, and they cleaned the picture up. Now, hold up. What?
What you mean? Who did that?
So you can give us an undocumented narrative, but we can't.
No. Listen.
Who did that?
Listen to me. Ultimately, Elijah Muhammad's grandson would ultimately render the final picture that people call Master Farad Muhammad. And that is documented.
His grandson who? He had a grandson in 1932.
I said the final. The one that you see in 34 is not the final rendition. The one that you're looking at is the final rendition.
Only one picture, man. It's only one picture of that caliber. Yes, it's only one picture. You might see different people with variations of it, but the one that we've been showing tonight is the original picture.
That's not the original picture.
Yes, it is. We're not gonna sit here and play games with you right now.
Bro, hold on.
That's not. I'm not gonna play games with you. You telling me they had Adobe Photoshop back in 1934? Come on,
no,
man.
it's different variable.
It sounds crazy, man. Y'all coming up with this crazy stuff, man. We was in agreement. I can't agree with that, brother. You can't tell me they sitting here Photoshop and stuff back in 1934.
We're not talking about Photoshop, brother.
That's what you basically saying.
What I'm telling you is that they was rendering portraits back then. No different when one has a funeral, right? When one has a funeral and they have an artist, to render a portrait of the person that sits on the casket. This is what they were doing back then to pictures. They was rendering portraits of people back then. And what you're looking at is a rendering.
Could you show me one of that caliber? Another one from 1930s of a rendered picture. I want to see how authenticated they look versus what you're talking about. Because this is a real picture that they've been showing all night of Master Farad Muhammad looking down in that book.
I'm about to show you.
That's a real picture.
Okay.
I've seen the drawn versions of the pictures. I have one. Like I know the real versus the fake one.
Okay. I'm about to show you right now that the one. In fact, let me send it to myself real quick. In fact, I think I have it. I think I have already sent it to myself. But go ahead, brother Kevin Ali. Let you go ahead and talk real quick.
About
whatever you want to add to the conversation.
Again, the only authenticated picture that I'm aware of that was authenticated by Messenger Elijah Muhammad is the one looking down in the book. He didn't authenticate that picture of the person in the jailhouse, supposedly. He did not, and he refuted the picture of that person who is the phony, put it right on the front page of Muhammad Speaks. You wanted to go off into whether somebody accepted the challenge or not. The fact remains is he said that's not the Savior who taught me for 3 years and nearly a half. So we only have one authenticated picture. All this other stuff about who, when, dates.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
No, brother Minister Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Do you know about the Robert Harris event?
Excuse me?
Do you know about the Robert Harris event that happened in Detroit in the 1930s?
The alleged sacrifice or murder.
Right.
I know of the news reports of it, but I know. Do I have any personal?
Do you know why Master Farad Muhammad left Detroit and moved to Chicago?
Yes.
Why?
The authorities asked him to leave Detroit and ordered him out of Detroit. That's why Detroit is temple. That's why Detroit is.
Did you see the newspaper clipping that I showed you?
That's why Detroit.
I just want to show you something. Specifically, I just want to show you something. This newspaper clipping is saying that the voodoo cult, and then Minister Farrakhan has talked about this as well. I know you don't subscribe to the minister, but he talks about it as well. He's authenticated it, and Minister Farrakhan is probably the best one that can authenticate anything, according to anything with the Nation of Islam. So, but he even authenticated the news clipping, and he said that he had a secretary named Ugan Ali that was next to him. He has an interview as well. And then he was ordered out of Detroit, and that's when he went to Chicago.
And that's what I said. He was ordered out of Detroit and went to Chicago. That's why Detroit is temple number 1 and Chicago is temple number 2.
because of the Robert Harris events.
I never heard the messenger say that that's why he left. He
Hold
said
up. We're getting off track. But I want to get back to my point, brother. We're talking about Farah Muhammad. Let's get to my point real quick. Brother, now you can believe whatever you want. However, these are the same people. This is on the left is 1932. Farah Muhammad. 1933 mugshot.
No more.
Came back to Detroit.
Just mention the no more for
Hold up. No more. 1932, right here. This is the same person. 1932. When you look at the indentation of the hair just a little bit thicker. Hold up, 1 second. The hair just a little bit thicker. Let me show you, because we're gonna stop playing now. Let's stop playing with it. The hair just a little bit thicker. It ain't that serious. So we see this. This is 1932. This is the indentation. This is 1933. This is when he was kicked out. This one. This is when they locked him up when he came back. The FBI did not put out this photo. The Detroit Police Department put out this photo. They matched fingerprints with this guy and this guy. This has nothing to do with the FBI photo.
Brother, can I stop you for 1 second, please?
No. This is for Youngblood. The FBI did not put out this photo.
That's not the same guy.
Brother, may I enlighten
It's not the
you?
same guy. It's not the same.
They got an arrest record. Detroit Police Department got an arrest record with this guy and this guy. Matching fingerprints. And they have these.
They're not matching. They're not matching fingerprints. Stop lying. You said they matching fingerprints. No, it's not. They're not matching fingerprints. The FBI couldn't even conclude that they were the same people. Why? So how did you conclude?
Because we're not talking about the FBI. We're talking about the Detroit police record.
May I give you some clarity, Brother Taharka?
Listen, hold up. Let me tell him. I'm not even addressing the FBI, brother. I'm talking about the police Detroit record, which we can go in. So me and you need to go. Let's let what's the name talk, and me and you do a part 2. Me and you do a part 2, and we just put all the evidence up tomorrow. And then, because I don't want this conversation. I don't want this conversation where we're just talking, and me and you tomorrow, me and you would just put all the evidence to the table. I didn't want to bring all my stuff today because I knew it was just going to be a talk conversation. But me and you tomorrow, brother, and we can go straight up with it. How about that?
I'm here now.
No, me and you tomorrow.
No, I'm here right now. And
you don't want to do tomorrow.
I'm here right now.
Let me get. No. You didn't show anything, brother.
You can't refute anything. You're not showing anything. You telling me stuff that's off the top of your head. You're not even giving me evidence of where you're getting your things from. I can literally break down everything that I'm talking about, and I can tell you if I have an opinion. This is my opinion. You telling me about a fact. I said my opinion was this picture could be older. That's my opinion. That's what I said. You give me your own opinion and state it as a fact. No, you can't even show me the mole. Tell me why the mole doesn't show up in the picture.
No, I'm not concerned about a mole.
I'm saying
that ain't a big issue to me.
That is the Minister Ali.
The mole is not a big issue to me. Let me tell you why. The mole.
He's an outsider, real quick, because in our conversation, bring up that picture one more time.
Listen to me. Let me tell you why the mole is not significant to me. Because moles can grow later in life. Moles can whatever. So that's not significant to me. But the written record, brother, Let me let Kevin Ali talk, brother. Let's let him talk. Come on.
The 1926 mugshot has a mold on it. The 1926 mugshot has a mold. So you tell me 1934 he lost the mold and then got the mold back? Come on, brother. Stop.
We may not see the mold because it's a newspaper picture, brother.
I just showed the side of the face.
It's a newspaper picture, brother.
Can I turn my screen one more time?
Brother Kevin Ali, come on, brother.
Just for the people, one more time.
Brother Kevin Ali, let's go.
Again, Brother Taharka, You seem to be getting very caught up on semantics. Whether it's I didn't even finish my second sentence. You're jumping in already. Whether it's FBI, CIA, Detroit police, New York police, they were all part of the COINTELPRO, the counterintelligence program. So if I happen to say FBI and you're going to refute it just because it came from the Detroit
No,
police.
I didn't refute anything about the FBI. I never mentioned the FBI.
Yes,
I'm not even dealing with the FBI.
You did mention the FBI. You said,
I said I'm not even going into the FBI.
Yeah, I know.
The FBI did not render the picture.
All of these police agencies, all of these intelligence agencies are part of the same counterintelligence
But
program.
you don't understand my argument, brother. The argument that
Are you gonna let me? You know what? I'm gonna turn it back over to you since you don't want me to complete my sentences.
The argument that I'm putting forth is that people say that the FBI is responsible for the picture. I'm saying that the FBI had nothing to do with that picture.
The Detroit police did, though. The same it's the counterintelligence program. If I say FBI, I mean the whole thing. These are all devil's organizations with alphabets behind them. It's the same machine, whether it's the FBI, the Detroit police. Listen to what the counterintelligence program said. Prevent the rise of a messiah who could electrify and unify the militant black nationalist movement. I'm sure you've heard this before. They mentioned Martin Luther King, Stokely Carmichael, Malcolm X, and Elijah Muhammad as people who are particularly to look out for. The Caucasian people knew that a savior, a messiah, would visit America, and they wanted to prevent that. So like they do with nations all over the world, they go and work on their counterintelligence program to begin to destabilize those nations even before they form. The Nation of Islam is a stateless nation. We have no land, but that doesn't mean it's not a nation in any regard. So again, you're straining at gnats. If I say FBI and then you say no, it was the Detroit police, brother. That's
not my argument, brother. I think you're misinterpreting my argument. I really think that you. I hope you're not purposely misinterpreting my argument.
I'm not misinterpreting anything.
Understand the argument. Let me explain the argument. The argument within the Nation of Islam circles is that the FBI presented that picture.
Detroit police. I know Detroit police presented the picture. I know that.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I know that. I'm not
trying to courtail anything. But now, my point is this.
That picture comes from the Detroit police. We know that.
My point is this. The young brother says that the guy on the left is Master Farad Muhammad. And then he says the guy on the right is Master Farad Muhammad. But his argument is that the guy on the right is a younger picture of Master Farad Muhammad.
I'm not here to defend.
I'm saying to him, then show us how that's a younger picture.
Okay.
I'm telling you that is a portrait drawn airbrush picture of a rendition of Master Farad Muhammad. That's my point. And what I'm standing on is, let me show you what I'm standing on. What I'm standing on is something very simple. When you look at, let me pull it up real quick. When you look at this picture right here, real quick. When you look at this picture, or let me do it like this, brother. Let me do it like this. When you look at, give me 1 second. I'm going to bring it all together for you real quick. When you look at, let me move him out the way real quick. And let me throw this picture up in there real quick. I want to show you something. When you look at this picture right here. All right. When you look at because he said Kalam made this picture up. Kalam didn't make this picture up. This picture actually exists. So let me show you. So when you look at the police picture that the young brother says is Farad Muhammad, I'm saying that picture actually came from the police picture. And this is the original airbrush picture of the police picture.
Can you stop right there? Can you stop right there a second?
Let's finish my statement, then I'll let you go. And my argument is this is the original rendition of the airbrush police picture. You understand what I'm saying? That's the original. Then they turn it to the side.
You're saying it's the original. Yes.
That's where I'm telling you. That's where this comes from.
You're saying it. I know.
No, look at the picture. You see the book in the hand. You see the fingers, and you see the people that have been airbrushed out.
Okay. Are you ready to let me go?
No, I'm asking you. Can you see that? Can you see?
I don't care anything about either picture because Messenger Elijah Muhammad never authenticated either of those pictures as being Master Farad Muhammad. So this is complete spec.
Okay. Let me ask you.
Why do you keep cutting me off, sir?
All right, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Messenger Elijah Muhammad never authenticated either of those pictures as being Master Farad Muhammad. So this is complete speculation. We don't deal in speculation. I don't care anything about those pictures.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What about John Elijah Muhammad brother? Is he truthful?
About what?
About Farad Muhammad.
In particular, about what? I don't know. I'm not a student of John Muhammad, so I don't know everything that he has said or taught. I know what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Is that you or me?
Now, before, he told the whole country that he was the supreme being that came out in the Detroit Free Press.
Stop right there. Let me set this up for you. This is Elijah Muhammad brother. He's actually quoting this article where Farad Muhammad says that he is the supreme being. The article that you're looking at is the article where he says that he is the supreme being. And this is Elijah Muhammad brother who was there that is verifying this.
When he was in jail country. Now, before, he told the whole country that he was the supreme being that came out in the Detroit Free Press when he was in jail. And the devil asked him, where is your authorities? And he opened the Holy Quran and showed it to him and told him that I am the supreme being.
That is the picture that he's describing. Elijah Muhammad brother, who actually met with Farad Muhammad.
Yes.
And this is the picture where you saying that the messenger saying he never. Now his brother never went with Farrakhan, nor did his brother go in any other direction.
His brother, his other blood.
Yes, sir.
His other blood brother Kamat tried to murder him. Now I'm not saying anything like that against. I'm not. Why do you keep cutting me off? Why do you keep cutting me off, brother? I don't cut you off.
Throwing all types of stuff in there.
I'm throwing out. Why do you keep cutting me off?
Go ahead, brother.
Why do you keep cutting me off?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Again, I'm not here to represent the position of John Muhammad, the messenger's brother. I don't know everything that he teaches. I do know that the only one who was taught God knowledge was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Master Farad Muhammad taught him day and night for 3 years and nearly a half, like a man speaketh to his friend. That is the biblical prophecy of Moses meeting face to face with God. John Muhammad was not.
Can you show us that?
Can I show us what?
Can you show us that, or you just going off Elijah Muhammad's word?
Of course I'm going. I'm a minister of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'm going off the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's
But
words.
when we get into a scholarly conversation, are we able to show some of the things that we're saying, at least just to qualify what we're talking about?
Am I able to show it where the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it?
No. Are we able to show that they actually were sitting down night and day and going over this thing?
No,
there's letters where Master Farad Muhammad told him to stop teaching because he doesn't know what he's teaching.
No, he said, don't teach that while I'm here. Wait, now after.
No. There's a letter, not while I'm here, to stop teaching.
Again, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that he met with Master Farad Muhammad for 3 years and nearly a half, like a man speaketh to his friend, face to face, taught the knowledge of God.
Do you have any information that you can stand on, that you can verify, or everything?
Yes, I sure do. I stand on the words and the wisdom of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, if you want me to, we've been on here, over an hour now, hour and 15 minutes. And I've probably talked a total of about 5 minutes.
Because the thing is that this is the discussion that's supposed to be scholastic. And I didn't bring out a lot of stuff because I figured it was going to get to this point.
It's not getting to any point. I haven't been able to say anything.
But no, we're talking that you're not showing anything
what would you
to substantiate what you're saying.
All you're showing us, sir, is a bunch of pictures, and you're saying that the picture was an airbrush. Okay, you're saying that. That doesn't mean it's true.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say is with the identity of Farad Muhammad is the subject matter. Correct. Is that right?
Yes.
You have yet to address the identity of Farad Muhammad.
And you have yet to dispute the identity of Farad Muhammad, other than putting up a bunch of...
I just confirmed. I confirmed who he is. I didn't dispute because you didn't put anything up for me to dispute.
What would you like for me to present as confirmed evidence of who he is? You want me to put up a digital photograph of him? I mean, what are you going to accept? Either believes the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, or one believes the enemy of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who is the Caucasian, the white man. I submit that those who use the information of the Caucasian white man are in fact children of the Caucasian white man. I tend to believe what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches because he has not lied to us about anything.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you this. All right, let's get into that.
Now, you want me to present some documents from the white man? I don't have them, and even if they did it,
you say Elijah Muhammad haven't lied, and I'm not calling the brother a liar. But let's look at this for example. Let's make this make sense. Did you want to do that? Elijah Muhammad says, "Are we black Muslims? Sure, we are black Muslims. As white people call themselves white Christians, we are black Muslims." Then he says, "We are not Negroes." Do you understand that Negro and black is the same thing?
No, Negro and black are not the same thing.
Why it's not? Break it down for me.
You are thinking of black as a color from the Crayola crayon box. That's not what
the kind of black are you talking about?
The black that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us of is the blackness and darkness of space. Whatever word you want to call that is the simple word that he gave to an ignorant people, ignorant of true science and mathematics, to describe us. We emerge out of that blackness. That's not a color in a Crayola crayon box. That is actually the absence of light in space, in the universe, because space has no matter to deflect light for our eyes to see. That is the black.
Okay, brother. And what do Negro mean?
He called us the so-called American.
No, I'm asking you, what does Negro mean? I didn't ask you what he called you. What does Negro mean? What is the definition?
I don't know. I don't have a dictionary in front of me right now, brother.
Okay, Negro means black in Spanish. So
okay, all right. Now, if you're gonna use Spanish, that's what it means in Spanish. What it means in English is something completely different. I got a Black's Law dictionary up there on my shelf.
Can I finish? Negro means black in Spanish. So to say 1 minute that we are black, regardless of how you try to characterize it, that we are black Muslims, regardless of the beginning of the essence of the universe and all of that, we are black Muslims. And then to say we are not Negroes is a contradiction of terms.
No, it's not a contradiction of terms.
Because Negro only means black.
No, Negro means more than black. That's why the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said we are the...
Tell me what it means more than black.
That's why he said we are the so-called American Negro.
I'm asking you now. Tell me how much more does it mean than black? Help me out.
If you are giving me the definition from Spanish...
I want your definition.
I don't have a definition. I don't have a dictionary in front of me, brother.
Bro, listen to what you're saying. I'm saying that he says we are black Muslims. But then he says we are not Negroes. I'm telling you that Negro means
in Spanish. We don't speak
Spanish.
we're speaking we are speaking English. The slave master didn't
Brother. You say we are speaking English, but you call God Allah.
Hold on a second, brother.
We speak the
Ho- I'm looking at-
vernacular of America is a bastardized language that has multiple different words from different cultures and regions mixed all in, all messed up. So what do you mean we speak in English? What are you talking about?
One of the derivatives of the word Negro is necro, which means dead.
I didn't ask derivative.
I know you didn't ask it, but I'm telling you anyway.
Because a derivative is not a definition.
I'm telling you anyway. Words have meaning. Words have the English language is based on other languages. Necro is the German. It means dead. English is a bastardized language composed of.
Hey,
why do you keep cutting me off?
I'll accept that too. But if Negro is a derivative, that means dead. The definition means black, so black means dead. Is that right?
No, I didn't say that. You said that.
No.
Brother,
this
it's
is what I'm saying.
It's two separate words. Black and Negro are two separate words. They are at times used interchangeably.
No, they're not at times.
They are at times. Oh, okay, they're not. Whatever you say, sir.
Okay, let me
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that we are the so-called American Negro, but we are the Asiatic black man.
All right, let me ask you a question. Is Farad a white man?
No, he's not a white man, although he may appear to be a white man according to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
His father was an original black man, and his mother was a Caucasian woman.
And I'm just using white man for the sake of the conversation. Now, let me ask you a question. Was Prophet Muhammad a white man?
If you're asking me if Prophet Muhammad was a Caucasian, no. Who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, maker, owner, creator of planet Earth, God of the universe. Who is the colored man? The colored man is the Caucasian.
All right, I got
What white man in parentheses? Because no black person in 1930 knew what a Caucasian was. So you have a parenthetical insert in the lessons of white man to descript what a Caucasian is. It doesn't set up an equation. Caucasian does not equal white man.
Okay.
So we do have.
Okay.
So let me finish. So we do have Messenger Elijah Muhammad in Theology of Time saying that Muhammad of Arabia was a white man. This was in juxtaposition of the thought process that the black stone of Mecca represented somebody else when it represents the real black man here in America. So he's saying it could not have represented Muhammad of Arabia because he was a white man. Remember, white man is in parentheses in the lessons. It is not an equation between Caucasian and white man. It is a descriptor. So Muhammad of Arabia, peace be upon him, his features were and complexion was light. He was an Arab. And that is why in Supreme Wisdom, the messenger says, Muhammad, an Arab, was a member of the black nation. He's not a Caucasian. He was not a devil.
Okay. Here we go. According to what I read in the Theology of Time, it reads, Elijah Muhammad says, I am Elijah of your Bible. I am Muhammad of your Holy Quran. Not the Muhammad that was here 1,400 years ago. I am the one who the Holy Quran is referring. Elijah Muhammad says this, right?
Yes.
And then he says, the Muhammad that was here 14 years ago was a white man.
Yes. And again,
Not juxtaposing anything.
and again, I have to.
Can I finish, brother? Listen, I just want to finish my statement. Then they put a sign of the real Muhammad. When he's talking about white man, he's referring to white man as it relates to the white man as he refers to European.
No, sir. No, that's not what he's referring to.
Hold up. It is there in Mecca, Arabia. Listen to the whole statement.
I know the statement very well,
They
sir.
call it a little black stone. I looked at it. I made 7 circuits around it. I kissed
Kiss
the
it.
little black stone.
I didn't like to kiss it because I'm kissing the sign of myself.
Let me finish.
I know it by my heart.
It means that the people will bow to the
Real black man.
So if he says that the people will bow to the real black man, that means that Muhammad was not the real black man.
And that's correct. He's not a real black man.
Okay, now stop right there.
No. Don't tell me to stop right there.
No.
You cannot,
Now,
with all due respect, brother, you can't keep telling me to stop.
Hold up. You cut me off, brother. I'm going to let you talk. Now,
Will you?
if Muhammad is a white man, right? And he's of the Moorish tribe. Elijah Muhammad also says that though Ford maintained that he was racially identical to North American Negroes, he was said to have been born in Mecca, the son of a wealthy member of the tribe of the Moorish tribe, of which Prophet Muhammad was a member. So if he's a member of the Moorish tribe, that Prophet Muhammad was a member, and if Prophet Muhammad is a white man, then Farad would happily be a white man. These are all Elijah Muhammad's own words.
Again, I have to refer you to the lessons. The lesson says very clearly, who is the colored man? The colored man is the Caucasian. White man in the lessons is in parentheses. That is a parenthetical insert. A parenthetical insert is a descriptor of the previous noun, Caucasian. It does not set up an equation. Muhammad of Arabia was an Arab. You go look at many Arabs today, their complexion is white. You go look at some members of my own family, including my grandmother. She looked like a white woman. She looked like a white man. But she was not a white woman. She was not a white man. She was a member of the original nation. And that's why the messenger says in message to the black man and in the supreme wisdom, Muhammad, an Arab, was a member of the black nation. But the Arabs are not real black men. They had a lot of Caucasian blood in them.
Brother, the point that I'm pointing out is the contradictions.
I know it seems like a contradiction to those who are unstudied. It's not a contradiction to those who are clearly studied.
So you mean tell me that 1 minute he says that he's a white man, and then the next minute he says that he's a black man, and that's not a contradiction?
He said he's a white man because he's describing the black stone and that it refers to the black man of America, not to the Arabs.
So is the Arab a white man?
The Arabs during the time of Muhammad were very light complected. They were very white. They were white men visually, but they're members of the black nation because they had original blood in them. You look at some of the people in Saudi Arabia today, they look like Caucasian people. They look like white men. Some of them are pure Caucasian, pure devil. Some of them
held back some of my slides today.
Some of them are just mixtures. This is not a contradiction. This is the correct understanding of supreme wisdom from someone who studies it. Now, are you aware of that lesson that I just recited? Question number 2 of student enrollment.
I'm aware of all of it, brother.
Okay. Did you ever wonder why white man is in parentheses in that lesson? In the answer to that lesson?
No. Listen to this.
No.
Let me tell you
Answer
why.
the question. Did you ever wonder? Did you ever wonder?
Tell you why? No.
It's a yes or no, brother. It's very simple.
No, I never wondered why.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I've studied this book right here. Is probably old as me.
I can't see it.
I've studied every book, and I know when Elijah Muhammad refers to the white man, he's talking about Europeans. And he's talking about them emphatically.
Not in this case, because white man...
Only in the theology of time, he's not talking about the white man.
Not in this instance. He is referring to the complexion of Muhammad, the look of Muhammad. Muhammad and the affinity of Muhammad. Muhammad had an affinity for white people. He had a lot of white blood in him. He said the old scientists used to laugh at Muhammad for thinking that he could convert the devils.
Okay.
They used to laugh at him.
Okay.
According to the messenger.
Okay.
There's a reason why white man is in parentheses in the lesson.
So
and if
why
you go,
did he just call him a yellow man?
you'll have because he's not a yellow man.
He's a white man.
That's a different race. Again,
But he
Muhammad.
didn't put it in parentheses.
He didn't put what in parentheses? It is in
White man.
it is in parentheses in the lessons.
Not in Theology of Time, though.
You can't put anything in parentheses when you're talking. Theology of Time was a speech, not a written document. That was transcribed. You can't put parentheses in your speech. You're asking why the messenger didn't do something. I hear the messenger and I obey the messenger. You ask me why he did or didn't do something. That's not my job.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why your argument is really floppy. Because he describes himself as the black man in the same sentence or the same paragraph where he describes Muhammad as the white man. And so if you're going to try to juxtapose white man, then you're going to have to do black man too.
No, I don't have to. If I don't have to juxtapose black man, if I do white man too, there's a reason why white man is in parentheses in the lesson. It is a descriptor. It is not the noun.
Brother, it's not, brother. Throughout majority, I can turn the page right here, and I can show you where he is referring to Europeans as white man, over and over and over again. And there's nothing parentheses can say.
I know there's nothing parentheses.
That to be talking about a European.
There's again, he's not violating any logical. There's no logical fallacy being committed here simply because he referred to Europeans as white men. The Caucasian is the devil. He's referring to Muhammad's complexion and also to Muhammad's affinity for the white man at that time because he was very close to them. It caused him heart trouble, and that's why he died at such an early age of 63, according to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, either you believe the Honorable Elijah Muhammad or you don't. Tell me this. Is what I'm teaching from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, yes or no?
Of course.
Okay. Then I have done my job. Whether you believe it or not is not up to me or your listening audience. It's not up to me. You heard it, you understood it, and I explained it. Whether you accept it or not, that's up to you.
All right, brother. Brother, I appreciate this dialogue. I might have to come back and do my presentation. I had to hold back on my presentation because I knew it was going to get up.
Brother, I get into all kinds of wisdom. I mean, I've got American Prophecy here by E.G. White. I've got True Islam's book, The Truth of God. I got the Philosophy of Opinions of Marcus Garvey. I've got the Holy Quran, Circle 7 here. I also have the Aquarian Gospel here. I've also got other booklets that are by the prophet. Messenger Elijah Muhammad is the most documented religious leader that we've ever had, both in writing and in lectures. No other religious leader has been as documented as Messenger Elijah Muhammad. I represent his position.
All right, peace. I'm gonna let it rock like that. Man, I appreciate you coming on, brother.
I thank you for having me, brother.
All right, my brother.
Oh my God, that was horrible. I didn't even want to associate the X-39 after all that. Hey, go look up everyone who was interested in what was being said. That was being broadcast on Moorish World TV. Moorish World TV on YouTube. Go look up that and you can see the whole conversation. Although you won't hear a whole lot from me because whenever I did try to talk, the brother cut me off and he brought in some young brother who took up most of the time. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and I'm going to sign off right now. Huh? Oh yeah, well, we can talk about it here. Hey, look, the reason why I got this kind of energy is because of this phenomenal technology patch right here. This will reactivate the body's own internal healing system. And this will give you the type of energy. I'm 63 years old, not taking any medication, not on any prescription meds, not under any medical care. I feel fantastic. I feel like I did when I was 35. Had sore knees. The discomfort in those knees went away within 1 week of using the patch. It was 3 weeks using the patches. My discomfort in my back from multiple car accidents, it went away within a week of using the patches. We have now. We're not making any medical claims. We're not doctors, but all we know is that this has great benefits for the body when you elevate the body's internal healing system. And you heard a bunch of nonsense on the last program and a bunch of back and forth, but this is something real. It is something actually real. It is very real, and I just wanted to share that with you.
Right here.
You see hers right there.
Can they
My
see?
lovely wife is 57 years old. You would not know it. Her face has gotten younger in the year and a half that we've used these patches. The crow's feet that she used to have, the little small ones and the fine lines have disappeared. The laugh lines have disappeared because, ladies, it increases the collagen. Gentlemen, my hair was much grayer a year and a half ago. Much grayer a year and a half ago. It's getting darker. I mean, and if you look, they're actually doing stem cell injections in the scalp to reverse gray hair and to reverse balding. Well, these are not injections. There's nothing in the patch, no drugs, nothing soaking into your skin. These patches actually increase the body's own internal repair system. So if you want to reach out to us for more information about this, you can call us directly at area code 218-673-1517. Area code 218-673-1517. And you can reach me across all social medias. I'm R. Kevin Ali on Twitter, on X, on Facebook, of course, on YouTube, on Snapchat. What other social medias are there? I think I'm R. Kevin Ali on Rumble.
Are you on Threads?
On Threads.
You said Instagram?
Instagram, all over. R. Kevin Ali. R as in Romeo. Kevin Ali. Look us up. Reach out to us. We can also save you a bunch of money on your cable and satellite bill. A bunch of money. Some of you are paying hundreds, $200 a month. That's ridiculous. We can get that down to about $25 a month, and you can see everything, all the packages, everything that you can think of, every live channel you can think of, all the pay-per-views, all of the sports packages, the movies, the television shows. You can get all of that. You don't have to be paying a car payment to watch TV. Reach out to us, area code 218-673-1517. And with that, we're going to have a great night.